chat where you're checking in from. We got Ginger Snap, we got Seder and Lupita. Good evening, welcome. Chelsea's joining us from Colorado, I think. Welcome. We got Kevin joining us, Amy, the Juice. We've got Felix the Cat. We got Jimmy Ray Bob, Larry Merck. Awesome. Awesome. All right, listen, we're gonna get things rolling here. Just let me get the recording going here. Welcome, Paige.
Recording in progress.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our presentation this evening. My name is David Scoltetti. I'm checking in from Miami Beach, Florida. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you. If you're here for the first time, or you're a guest, or maybe you're even watching the replay, just sit back and take some notes. You know, what I really encourage you to do is kind of open your mind to opportunity, because what we're going to share with you tonight is an extraordinary opportunity that's presented by a company called My Daily Choice. We have this marketplace concept, but our primary focus is going to be on our digital products tonight. We have a digital product called Akashics, which is a trading platform, and we have a digital product called Dream Trips International. So for those of you who like lifestyle, you like travel, you like saving money on that travel and having a really great time, this is going to be for you. So to do the presentation this evening, part of the presentation is none other than JoJo Monroe. For those of you who do not know JoJo, she is a seven-figure income earner in the relationship marketing profession. She's been an entrepreneur all her adult life, and I've known her most of that adult life. But most importantly, she's an amazing wife and mama of two amazing kids, and really is all about lifestyle entrepreneurship, which is something I've worn on my sleeve for the last 3.5 decades or so. So with that said, JoJo, why don't you take it away?
Awesome. Thanks, Pied Piper. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Tonight is all about leverage. Tonight is all about learning how to create that time, that money, and that location freedom through our digital portals. But if you're new here and you haven't even heard of MDC, My Daily Choice Marketplace, let me give you a brief overcap. There are it truly is your marketplace to freedom. And why is that? Because there's over 30 brands and counting. Literally, we just launched a brand new brand in one of our 10 multi-billion and trillion-dollar categories. And these are brands and categories that you use every day. And what we truly teach people to do is swap where you shop, turn everyday liabilities, things that cost you money, and turn them into assets, things that can earn you money. And we call tonight our triple stack asset. We move from our physical brands into our digital brands. And the reason we call them our triple stack asset is because you're learning to leverage a new skill. You're learning to leverage other people's brilliance, and you're learning to leverage other people's money, which truly is a foundation for ultimate freedom, which we call time, location, and financial freedom. And we have one of the most incredible, we call him the machine, one of the most incredible humans to teach us about these two platforms and how you can partner with us and with your favorite business partner. I can't wait for you to share more, Machine, to really create that type of lasting compounding freedom for yourself, your family, and ultimately your legacy. So with that, Machine, what do you have for us tonight?
He's part human, part machine.
It's true.
All right. Well, thanks so much, JoJo. And yeah, tonight we're going to have some fun, cover some highlights of a really unique opportunity that's going to help you to make some money, travel the world, help others do the same. And we're going to be talking about a business that can provide additional income, time freedom, location freedom. And it's all because of a simple concept called leverage. And Robert Kiyosaki, you may have heard of him. He's the author of the best-selling books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He said that leverage is the reason that some people become rich and others don't. But what is leverage? I like to describe leverage as a device or a tool that amplifies force. And the simplest analogy, the simplest example of that is a hammer. So you wouldn't want to push nails through a piece of wood with your hands. You'd much rather use a hammer because it's a tool that delivers leverage. It amplifies and focuses force directly onto the head of a nail. And it's the same thing is true with your financial life. You can amplify and focus the force of your money to make more money. But there's one challenge, which is it takes money to make money. I'm sure you've heard that. And the catch is, well, what if you don't have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest? How are you going to leverage money? And the answer is simple. You're going to find a business partner with money. And tonight we're going to introduce you to the most generous business partner in the world. Now, this is a partner that's going to give you access to an incredible amount of money, also access to experts to help teach you and guide you, and then tools that will make it really simple. So if you've got a cell phone and a Wi-Fi connection, you can make serious money in this business. And the first question we're going to ask your potential business partner is, if you personally invested $1,500, how much would you expect your business partner to invest? I think most people would say, hey, if you invest $1,500, you'd expect your partner to invest $1,500. That would be a fair match. What if your investment partner doubled you and invested $3,000? What about $10,000? Could you imagine getting 20 or 50 or even $100,000 for your 1,500? Well, guess what? You invest 1,500 and your business partner is going to invest $200,000. That's 133 times leverage. So why is leverage the key to financial freedom? It's pretty simple. You're using other people's money to make money for yourself. And that's what big time investors do. That's what entrepreneurs do, is they create a low risk, high reward opportunity. You put in 1,500, you get access to $200,000 without putting up any collateral, without putting up any mortgage on your house or references or credit scores or jumping through any hoops. Because even though it takes money to make money, now suddenly you've got money, access to $200,000. But wait, you might ask yourself, we've got this partnership. You put in less than 1% of the money. How much are you going to earn when your partnership makes money? You're going to earn 2%, 5%, 10%, 20%. Could you imagine earning 30 or 50%? Well, believe it or not, you're going to keep 80%, and your partner who put up $200,000 is only going to keep 20%. So I need to recap this for you. Your partner is going to put up $200,000 and receive 20% of the profits. You're going to put in $1,500 and receive 80% of the profits. You're putting in 133 times less money, and you're going to earn 4 times more profit. So in my mind, this is the best business partner you're going to find anywhere, period. Type a yes in the chat if you think that that sounds like a good deal. Your investment partner putting in 133 times more money and earning only 20% of the profits. I wish I knew an investment partner like this years ago. Been in lots of businesses, never seen anything like it. But you might be saying to yourself, I don't know how to invest. I don't know how to take $200,000 and turn it into more money. Great news, your partner's got that covered, because the more that you succeed, the more they succeed. So they're going to hook you up with a platform and an academy called Akashics. Now, spelling and pronouncing Akashics might be the hardest part of the program, but Akashics has brilliant educators. They're going to teach you all about cryptocurrency, precious metals, stocks. They're going to give you cutting edge tools to help you to identify trends and opportunities, plus everything you need to invest effectively and profitably. Now, this is a global marketplace and trading platform. It's opened in 200 different countries. And Akashics owns the technology, so this is something that you can't get anywhere else. And the first thing that really leads off this platform is something that's really unique, because I know a lot of people that want to earn a lot of money, but they don't have a lot of time. And you might be saying to yourself, this sounds like a lot of effort to learn all of this, trading stuff. Your partner's got that covered too, because step one, Akashics includes an exclusive tap to trade feature. So you're going to be making the exact same trade as industry professionals at the exact same time that they're making the trades themselves. In fact, they're going to alert you when they're making these trades. If you can click a tap to trade button, you can trade like the pros, because it's the pros that are actually setting it up all for you. All you need to do is approve it or not. And you don't need to analyze the markets. You don't need to stress over charts or babysit the trades. Here's one of my favorite parts of this is that every one of the trades has a stop loss and a take profit. So literally the trades are on autopilot once you click that button. Now, as your interest in investing grows, you can jump to phase two, which is to learn how to trade. And Akashics has a team of full-time educators that do daily interactive online seminars. You could pay thousands of dollars for one weekend seminar, and you now have access as part of your Akashics trading platform to ask questions, to collaborate, and to listen to multiple seminars a day on Bitcoin and Ethereum and gold and global currencies. Learn why the markets are moving, learn how to read a stock chart, learn when to take your profits, so you can learn while you earn. And right now the market is really volatile, and so you want to have access to these experts. Plus, there are 200 recorded lessons in 17 different languages. So there's everything from beginner all the way through expert, and you can review at your own convenience. So convert 15 minutes of scrolling time, and I know I'm guilty of it, and I'm sure you are too, that you probably have wasted 15 minutes at some point today looking at social media or watching a video or checking on, playing a game or doing something online, and you can convert that into financial education time. And now you can improve your skills as well. And as your knowledge grows, you can even go out on your own. There are scanners and charts, and you can create your own strategies. So you can keep it one click simple, tap to trade, or you could become a sophisticated, independent investor. You choose. And here's how it works. Basically, there are a couple of qualifications besides the initial $1,499 that you're going to invest to prove to your partner that you deserve access to that $200,000. So challenge number one, pretty straightforward. You get a play money account. It's called a prop account with $200,000, and you've got to earn $20,000 before you lose $20,000. If you pass that challenge, then it resets to 200,000 again, and then you have to earn 10,000 before you lose 10,000. Those are the two challenges, and that's basically it. And then your play money account resets to $200,000 in real money. Now, there are a few fine print details that you can check out on the website, but basically you've got a full $200,000 real money account. It's simple, it's fun, it doesn't take a lot of time. And once you pass the two challenges and you're in the money, then you're going to be able to get 80% out of every dollar that comes into that account that you make. So as long as you don't go down $20,000 in the real money account, you can take cash out at any time you're above $200,000, and you're not responsible for $1 of losses. So let me give you an example. So let's say that you pass your two challenges, you now have your $200,000 real money account, and let's say your first week is a great week and you earn $5,000 in your trading account. You get to keep 80% of that. So you can take $4,000 out. You can take it out of your trading account, put it in your real bank account, and now you have $4,000. It's more than you invested in the whole program, and you're in profit. Let's say you take that 4,000 in profit. Now you're back to 200,000. The next week, let's say you have a bad week. You lose 5,000 in your trading account. Your business partner doesn't take one single dollar from you. Your account's now at 195,000 instead of 200,000. You just need to get it back over 200,000 before you can take any money out, which I think is totally fair. And as long as you don't go down under 180,000, you can still trade. So we're seeing people that are earning significant income on a weekly basis. As you know, some of the richest people are financially free because they're crypto investors and currency investors and stock investors. And maybe you don't want to be a Bitcoin billionaire. Maybe you're not planning on being a Wall Street wizard. That's okay. Using somebody else's money to work for you and using that as leverage is the recipe for financial independence. And here's the thing that's great. Trading is totally recession proof. When Bitcoin's going up, you buy. When Bitcoin's going down, you sell. When gold's going up, it's just hit record highs, you're buying. When it goes down, you sell. So it doesn't matter which way the market moves, you can make money either direction, up or down. And having multiple streams of income is the ultimate in financial security. So you can see these screenshots. These are some of the 10,000 plus traders we've got on the platform. And you can see that all of these cash outs are, more than the 1,500. Almost all of them are more than the 1,500 that were invested. And so these are 4-figure and 5-figure deposits. And they're in addition to your current income. So nobody's asking you to quit your job. Nobody's asking you to change your business. What we're asking you to do is just to make a small investment and then take advantage of this leverage. And just one single deposit, one single payout could really pay for the whole program. And somebody that's having great success is Jeff up in Canada. We call him the professor. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen here for a moment and bring Jeff on. Professor, it's all yours, brother. Why don't you tell everybody about how Akashics is going for you?
He might have come back in and not be able to. Yeah, he got.
All right. Well, we're going to have to listen to the professor. In fact, he does training for our team. And you can hear from the professor Wednesdays and Fridays, I believe, and we'll be talking about that at the end of the call here tonight. So sorry you're not going to be able to
get unmuted here, Dave.
Oh, there you are. Okay, cool. Then
no camera, but yeah, I'd love to tell my story real quick.
Please go ahead.
So I got started with Akashics back in September. I actually joined with my almost 21-year-old son. He's at university. We kind of got into a bit of a challenge against each other, and we've done quite well over the time of doing this. So, one of the things I love about this is exactly what Dave and Jojo said. It's an asset within our marketplace. And when you learn to trade responsibly, which is exactly what Akashics teaches us to do, it becomes an asset that can pay you over and over again. And that's exactly what it's doing for me. Between my son and I, we are well over that 5-figure mark in terms of payouts that we've taken. And as the guy that is paying for my son to be at university, he's taking payouts now too. So I'm winning on two sides. I'm getting my payouts, but the fact that he's getting payouts means my son isn't calling me asking for those constant transfers of money that every university student, the parents know what I mean. So anyways, I love Akashics. I love MDC. It's one of the greatest parts of the marketplace, in my opinion. And if you're not doing it, you really should. And for those that are new here, looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night and helping you get started.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Jeff. I appreciate that. And congratulations as a dad to put a couple kids through college. I hear you. You know, those calls come in, those text messages come in. Hey, looking for some money. It's great that he's earning some money. You're earning some money. You guys are having some fun, doing some challenges. So it is fun. It's really fun. It's really simple. And this slide here shows how much it costs. So there are two different options. One's $149 a month. The other is $1,499 a year. Couple of differences between the programs. The 149 a month does have a $30 enrollment fee. And then even more importantly, the 149 a month gets you a $10,000 trading account, whereas the 1499 a year actually gets you a $200,000 account. That's what we were talking about. So if you have the 1499, definitely get that $200,000 trading account, but you could always start at the 149 a month, trade with your $10,000 account, go through the challenges, learn the system, and then you can buy and upgrade to a $200,000 account. In fact, you can take your profits from your $10,000 account and potentially buy a $200,000 account once you get comfortable with the platform. And once you start earning additional income, what are you going to want to do? You're going to want to travel the world. And so let me bring on JoJo. You heard from her a little earlier. She's going to talk about the fun part of the business, which is our Dream Trips International program. So JoJo, take it away.
Hey, absolutely. This is the fun part, but I have to tell you, once you get rocking in Akashics, put it in the chat, you guys. It is so much fun. It is such a thriving community where we're all learning and earning together. And it is just, yeah, it's so cool to learn a new skill set that is recession proof and that you can take with you when you travel internationally. And that's what people want to do when we're earning more income, even when we're not. People want to go on vacation because the lives that they have created, they want to vacate from. So we're creating a community of people that don't want to vacate their lives, but rather live their lives on permanent vacation, which is pretty cool. And so what is Dream Trips? Well, first and foremost, it is the #1 portal that you can have as an asset. We have actual Dream Trips, but if you can go back to the slide before, I want to talk about the portal or is that the next one? I forget what order we did this in, but if you can see at the top right there, before we go to the actual Dream Trips, you can see that there's hotels, resorts, vacation flights, cars, transportation, activities within your local community, and a concierge. You guys, these are the incredible assets that you have at your disposal when you become a Dream Trips member. And we aren't just saying like, oh, it's nice and convenient, although it is, to have it in one space for all of this. We are actually beating across the board, sometimes 65% other portals that you would use, such as Kayak, Booking.com, Expedia, Travelocity, which is phenomenal. And so let's go into, that would be great alone, right? But let's go into the differentiating factor of Dream Trips. What is an actual Dream Trip? Well, this is, again, as a mom of two who isn't sending money to her kids in college, but still trying to keep them and get them out of diapers, this is your all access mind break of planning the dream trip of your life. I call it luxury travel at economy pricing, but more than anything, it is done for you. From the moment you choose your discounted trip, you have hotel transfer to and from the airport. You have an on-site host. This isn't someone that came with you from the United States. This is someone that's local to the place that you are going, who knows the ins and outs of the deep community that you are being a part of, who is taking you to all the coolest local spots and excursions that you can have. You have a welcome reception and cocktails and mocktails. You have these curated experiences, VIP lounge access, a farewell dinner and party, all of that planned for you and included at the already discounted pricing. You guys, some of the pricing for these 4-day, 5-day, 4-night trips, literally one night at the hotel you would be staying at is the cost of the entire trip. So I want to share my screen and show you guys just a little glimpse of one of the dream trips that's coming up that we are all as a team going on in June. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here and get this dream trips going. And I will share this with you on a bigger screen, y'all. And here we go. Enjoy this, guys, because it's about to be fun. And don't start dancing with me. Like, I'm going to be fist pumping.
You know I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club ain't even handle me right now. Watching me, I go all out. The club ain't even handle me right now. The club ain't even handle me right now.
Can't nothing handle me right now. I see you, D-Getter. Let's get 'em. Hey, I own the night and I don't need no help. Gotta be the feeling that Scarface feel. Starting going wild, can't handle this pill. Life for the club, arrogant like yeah. Top like money, so the girls just mail. One too many, y'all know me like 12. Look like cash and they all just there. Bottles, models, better no shares. Fall out, cause that's the business. All out, it's so ridiculous. Zone out, so much attention. Scream out, I'm in the building. They're watching, I know this. I'm rocking, I'm rolling, I'm holding. I know it, you know it.
You know I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club ain't even handle me right now. Watching me, I go all out. The club ain't even handle me right now. The club ain't even handle me right now. To make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club ain't even handle me right now. Watching me, I go all out. The club ain't even handle me right now.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Right now.
Put your hands up. Let's celebrate now. Put your hands up. You know who shut 'em down.
I mean, it is so much fun to be able to travel the world. I mean, just look at those waters, that experience. I think even the screenshot that we're looking at was from that trip that we're about to go. June 22nd through the 26th, you guys. Look at everything that's included, just like I talked about, the welcome reception, the food, the beverage, the pool. This is an all-inclusive white party, catamaran, discounts on spa services. Like, if you're not one that wants to be in the middle of the dance floor and rocking out, go spend time at the spa. This is your vacation. Do you on the experience that is for you. But signature tours and a farewell reception, all of this, you guys, for $699 a person. That hotel, if you were to do this on your own, I think it's like $425 a night just for the hotel room. So all of this is $699 a person. Incredible, incredible. Kenny's going to talk about, I believe that 158, how you have points that you can use that actually buy down the trip as well. So not only is it $699, which is an already incredible deal, but those dream trip points are $158 that buy down the trip even more, which is crazy. Ginger's already booked. Ginger already uses the VIP lounge access, as you guys can see in the chat. It is truly incredible. And imagine this. Imagine us all sitting on those lounge chairs as the setting, taking trades from Brent Badal, taking trades from Joel Arias. I mean, this is just truly the lifestyle digital brand to be a part of, where we can create time, location, and financial freedom, and do it with a community of people that we're going to travel the world together, because this will be the first of many Team ATM dream trips. So with that, We're going to look at the price of it. I think we flashed through it really quickly, but there is an add-on cost to the dream trip, which Kenny will go over. Yes, Seder, Lupita, who are in Mexico, we want you guys there with us. At least, if not this one, many more to come. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Kenny Rossi. Kenny is our team ATM leader. He's going to go over this additional asset that we can add, and then of course the benefits that we have within Dream Trip. So Kenny, my brother, over to you.
Hey, thank you, JoJo. Thank you,
Of course.
Machine, Pied Piper. What a fun. I just love this whole thing. Machine, if you go back one slide, I think this is pretty cool to note. So if you see an orange up there that apply 158 points, okay, if you've been a part of Dream Trips for a year, or you got the annual membership of the Akashics and Dream Trips. And by the way, they're coming out with annual memberships for just Dream Trips very soon. But with that being said, you could actually get an annual Dream Trip membership when it comes out and use these points. So what happens is these points are a bonus that you receive. So when you do the cost every month, it actually goes into a point system, and you can use those points to buy down trips. So in this trip, okay, if you're somebody that has a Dream Trips membership, you can actually take off $158 of that $699 just by having the membership. If you had it for a year, those points accrue, or if you get the annual membership, you get them up front. So this trip would actually cost you less than $550. I mean, you guys, just look at all you get, all you can eat, all you can drink. 5 days, 4 nights. A catamaran cruise in the center, a party in the front end, a party on the water, and a party on the back end. They pick you up at the airport, bring you there. If you guys have ever been on a trip like this on your own, you know what this costs. Far more, along with just having a blast. Either you're there having a blast at the party, or maybe you're at your room and getting massages and reading books. Completely up to you. Nothing like it. So let's go to the next slide and look at costs for Dream Trips. Monthly membership for $40 a month, or you can do the yearly for $400. This would be, the $400 would be added to that $14.99 trip that you guys saw, the $14.99 costs of the Akashic. So it would be $18.99 if you wanted to do them both. This membership in itself is worth all that, let alone getting that $200,000 trading account. So, get with the person that got here, and let's tie this all together, bringing this home. So you got a chance at the beginning of this presentation to hear and see Jordan show you that circle, right? And Monday nights, what we have is we have a thing called brand night, where we introduce a brand new brand and a brand new product to the marketplace in many cases, and you get to meet the owner or the head person that talks about it, about that brand. And then Tuesday nights we go over our digital platform, right? So you have a rhythm of those 2 nights to learn and educate on our whole platform. But it all ties into these 4 benefits, and I love to teach them because to me they're just vital. The first benefit there you see being health. When you think about health, if you were to leave this call and ask a friend or a family member who their healthcare provider is, they more than likely would give you their insurance company's name. And that's not healthcare, that's sick care. And what we do is we give everybody we know and love a true healthcare plan with a proven product. We have many of them. And like I said, join us on Monday nights. If you can't do that, we have them all recorded on our One Team Works YouTube page. You can go and watch them. There's unbelievable products. May you never know what you prevent using our product line. The second benefit is additional unlimited wealth. Listen, we're not competing with what you're currently doing to earn money. There's certain ways to earn money. There's the job, there's real estate equity, there's cash equity, and then there's people equity. And through the simple act of sharing, and think about this, all your closest friends, like with this opportunity, all your closest friends, you get to bring them on dream trips, teach them how to trade, leverage other people's money to trade, and get healthier along the way. I mean, to me, there's nothing like it. No limits on how much you can earn. This industry, this company has helped many of us make millions and millions of dollars, and it can for you too. There's really no limits. It's up to you. The third advantage is home-based business tax advantage. Listen, I like to say this. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. And when you start earning money in My Daily Choice, you're going to keep all of it early on because our business is a home-based business and it involves people. So everything that you do that involves people becomes a legal tax write-off. So think about it, your cell phone, your internet, your meals, your travel, your attire, all these things become legal tax write-offs. So in most cases, we help you keep 50% of the money you'd normally give the government. There's nothing like it. And your first thousands and probably tens of thousands of dollars will be totally tax friendly because of the fact that you'll be writing off things you do anyways before you ever pay tax dollar one. So get with a tax professional that knows what they're doing. If you don't have one, we do within Team ATM. So know that we're here to help you with that too. And then the last advantage is freedom. You know, I don't know what freedom means to you, but I want you to think about what it is you really want. And are you on a path to get there? I've just found that most people I know are not. They've given up on it. And when you can get into a business where we teach you how to make money from home, teach you how to make money while you're on vacations, help you get healthier, and you get to hang out with your friends and make a ton more doing it with no limits on earning, nothing like it, guys. So let me tie all this together. You got a chance to hear about our marketplace early on. You got a chance to hear about Akashics and leveraging other people's money to trade. You got a chance to hear about Dream Trips and how that can work for you. And you saw those annual memberships. And maybe for you, those annual memberships are a little scarier. Maybe maybe you're not ready for them. Maybe you are. I was ready for them. Other people are. But let's just say you're not. Say you're kind of looking at this and you're saying, well, is there an easier way to get in? Well, there is. All right, so you can get started with the Dream Trips, okay, and the Akashics platform. All right, it would be $219 to start, and what we show you is get four and pay no more. So say you decided, okay, you know what, I'd like to try. Remember the machine went over that with the $149, the $30 setup fees for $179, and then you had the $40 for Dream Trips for $219 to start. And then the goal would be to get four and pay no more. Find four of your friends, right? Get them to this call, show them the Dream Trips chart, show them they'll get a free $10,000 trading account for joining. And what would happen there is you would earn $234 for doing it. So your $219 is now paid for. And now watch this. Your next month's, okay, Dream Trippers and Akashics program is free. You don't pay for it. So four and pay no more. Think about that. So, and ongoing. So if those four keep using it, you don't pay every month ongoing as long as you help those people get involved. When you help them do the same thing and they're four and pay no more, you would need to replace them, okay, because we're continuing to teach. But to me, this program is unbelievable because we can show you a way. If money's tight, man, we can show you how to get this for free very quickly with a very simple duplicatable system. You get them to Tuesday nights. These videos and everything that we have are waiting for you. We have these recorded, so you don't have to wait. Now, here's another thing. Maybe you're sitting there going, like I was and like many others, you know, the trading is a little scary. You know, when you think about trading, in many cases, that's a 3 to 5 year plan for professionals, for people that really want to make that work. It takes a little something. Well, you guys got a chance to hear from him. Him and his son have made 5 figures plus in just months in doing this. And what the professor's doing every Wednesday at 5 p.m., this same Zoom line, and every Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific, these are Pacific times, he's going to help you and your friends get connected, get the basics down so you can get comfortable. And I'm telling you this right now, if you plug in and just bring your friends and family, we get paid millions of dollars to be a broken record. So if you bring your friends and family to the different Zooms we have during the week, they will simply duplicate what you will do. And when you bring them to this Wednesday and Friday, they'll learn exactly how to plug in, stay plugged in, learn the basics. And in their time, the Akashics program, in their time, they can learn how to trade and create an additional income stream above and beyond what we have with our Akashics and Dream Trip platform. There's nothing like it. So join us on these days. If you are interested in learning Akashics and Dream Trips. And then don't forget, on Monday nights, we have our brand night, and we introduce and we go over one of the product lines on our platform. We meet the owner, meet the head person that talks about it. And this is what you're going to say on Monday nights. Trust me when I tell you, I want to try that product. That's what you're going to say every Monday night. There's nothing like it, guys. So there's our rhythm. We're excited to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. And don't forget, if you're a part of that Akashics program, tomorrow night at 5 p.m., join the professor and get the basics down. And let's rock and roll. So we appreciate you guys. Have a great end of the week. And we'll see you Monday night back with our brand night.
Recording stopped.